Alright, Blizzard. So, here I go. This is going to be my first post to the Demon Hunter section of the forum here. First thing needs to be known about me. I know some of you don't give a crap, but that's alright. But in the context of this video, I need you to understand I am a legit casual player. I very much enjoy various Demon Hunter builds, amongst many other builds and many other classes. Demon Hunter is by far my favorite, hands down, and my favorite build is the Marauder 6 build. And what I'm really wanting to kind of touch bases with you guys on today, in the context of being a casual player, is that I feel like upon researching, well, let me actually just go ahead and show you. So here's my current Marauder build, or as you can see. So this is what I'm running. I'm running the Traveler's Pledge. I'm doing the Sentry 5 setup with the cube. I'm running the Bombardiers as my quiver, and I've got a fairly decent bow. So I know that multi-shot value could be higher. But here's my thing. This is what's kind of weirding me out, is between this build and my Unhallowed build. Alright, and keep in mind I've got full Caldesans and everything on this one. Again, the critique about what level Caldesans, I don't really care. Alright, I'm not here to bust any records. I'm here to find the most enjoyable way of playing this game, the way that I see fit, which is with a Marauder 6 build. So I really like to do the sentry drop, and I like the map coverage that provides via multi-shot, especially when doing nefs or graders. I just find kind of a little contextual enjoyment in there. So compared to my Unhallowed Essence, which was actually kicked off via my wife because she runs the Unhallowed on her Demon Hunter, I noticed that her values are, of course, more consistent, which makes sense because you're getting a flat value that's not dependent upon sentry placement or sentry drops, right? With the Marauder set, I've constantly got to have a peak of 5 drop for maximum damage potential of 3,000% increased damage for every sentry. Now, the thing that gets me is sometimes my damage value, despite having pretty good gear, I mean, I'm not like a Greater Rift 100 freaking champion or anything like that. I'm somewhere around low 80s right now, if I actually try. And I persistently just like to farm and kind of level my Paragon a little bit. You can see I'm only 894 at the moment. But the thing is the flat damage values that I get off of my Unhallowed set, even with 5 sentry drops compared against my my Marauder, the damage is significantly better, higher, and more consistent. Which doesn't shock me if I wasn't, let's say, keeping 5 sentries procced, alright, or 5 sentries out in Marauder. But for some reason, I'm getting the same critical values on the top end with my Unhallowed set as I am with my Marauder set. And I'm going to go ahead and take a second here so you can see what I've got, okay? I really would just kind of want some feedback. And I want to know if I'm doing something, I don't really want to say wrong, but maybe if I'm not optimized properly within my Marauder set. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these up, and you can pause the video at your leisure, and then maybe give me a little bit of critique regarding some of my itemization, my passives, some of the other things here, and maybe tell me where I can improve upon this, because the problem is I'll get 96 million damage crits, right? Or 96 billion off of Marauder. Somewhere between 96 and I think the highest I've seen is like 102 or 104 without having a power pylon, alright? But the thing is it sometimes drops. I will literally, and I'm going to show you guys in the video, I will literally hit for like 1.1 billion. Whereas with my Unhallowed, I don't have that problem at all. Not at all. I mean, it absolutely just smashes. And that really kind of weirds me out. So, let me just kind of take you through here, like I said I would. Alright. So, you can see I'm running the Endless Walk set. I do like it when I'm stationary, but it's really the damage reduction when moving on top of my Zoes and my Elusive on Vault that really keeps me going, I think, in some rifts. But you can see I've got Caldicians on everything here. I've got, I definitely feel like I need to improve my rucksack. The Holy Grail, of course, would be me finding a Bombardier's Primal or, of course, a Dead Man's Primal, in my opinion. So those are my items, alright, and you can see my skill layout, my passive layout. Alright. Man, I'm just really kind of weirded out. See, I'm not using that actually, so I could probably optimize that. I temporarily went to the Guardian turret here recently just because I wanted to see if perhaps, since I was damaging things, if maybe I just needed a little more protection. I'll probably swap that passive out here shortly. That rune, rather. So, yep, full broadside. Alright. So, I know any of you guys can actually just go in and see this crap, but here's a comparison for my Unhallowed. Alright. Now please recognize that I know that this build is not even optimized yet. In my opinion, what I really want to do is find a Manald heal. So I can get an additional 1000% damage off my multi-shot, which, interestingly enough, I think would actually raise it well above my Marauder 6 5 century out multi-shot damage, which again just weirds the hell out of me. Yeah, so, and you can see, I know people say to run evasive, right? But yeah, so I know between the multi-shot and Vengeance, that's going to be quite the buff there, because I believe one buffs the other. But let me go back to my Marauder right quick, and I want to show you. I'm curious, because I've read conflicting reports on this, but as you can see, I've got a 93% sentry damage increase bonus on this quiver, and I was told that that would actually boost the damage of multi-shot coming out of only the sentry. As you know, in Marauder 6, the sentries also shoot multi-shot. So I'm a little curious about that. If you guys have any opinions on that, please drop some comments. But I want to go ahead and keep this video reasonably short. So I'm going to bounce. Oh, I probably should show you my Impale build too. I got lucky and found that. Carly's Point. And this isn't even a full Ancient set, if I recall. Yeah, I've got an Ancient everything but boots. Yeah, so I'm not sure why I have a Gogok in that. Or Pain Enhancer in that. I haven't played this one in a while. But as you can see, the damage is actually quite impressive on this. It's like 100 billion plus first target hit. Of course, it's just a really squishy build. But I do enjoy it. But the two that I really enjoy more than anything are obviously going to be my Marauder 6, which I have no idea what this framed border here means. None whatsoever. Alright, I'm going to change this back. Let me see. Yeah, because I was running ballistics. And let me see. Okay, so I'm not sure whether the value for Spitfire. Yeah. I just heard my cat knock something over. I'll let the girls deal with that. It's their cat, actually. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and equip the rockets. They really helped before. And then I used to do arsenal, but I was not sure whether the damage. I felt like I got a massive damage increase off of full broadside. I'm gonna keep that. Go ahead and do a close on that. And then let's just save for the passive. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump into this right quick. So I'm using a level 70 rift as kind of a baseline here. Yeah, shit, why not? I gotta level some gems anyways. So here's the thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop 3 immediately, as I usually do. Alright. Now as you can see, it's really weird. I'm going to try to get it to... There we go. There was one in there. The value seemed really low. Yeah, see, 59 billion. I get that off the Unhallowed without having to drop. And I'm kind of got split attention here, so I'm not going to be the king of running through this grift. But, see, look at that. Did you see that? Did you guys see that? That was 5 out. And it had a 1,650 million, which I'm assuming they mean 1.6 billion, damage on the bottom side for a crit. And it's like, how the hell does that make any sense with the gear I've got? Because the values that I have, yeah, see? Do you see that? I just feel like that's really kind of limp, man. You know, like, what the hell is going on there? You know, of course, when I proc a high crit, it's great. You know, absolutely great. 613 million. Did you see that? 501 million. What the actual hell is going on there? Alright, this is... friggin' crazy. And then sometimes when I roll like that, when I just do a roll... I know one of you guys out there has got to be going, duh, buddy. You know, I know what that's from. But when I roll, even, okay, I have fought a Rift Guardian before. Alright, Greater Rift Guardian, like level, I don't know, 75 to 80. I'll roll, and then all of a sudden they insta-jib for some reason. And I don't freaking get it, man. Like, it just confuses the crap out of me. 614k. I mean, on a 3 million damage build with huge... It's like I don't even know. It just doesn't seem right. And you guys are going to see this. See, 1,665. See, I know some of that is my pets, but watch over here. Alright, let's see if I can get one to proc again. Look at that. Look at that. You guys saw some low values there. I'm sure you did. And that's on a 5 century drop. What the hell? 518 mil? Multi-shot? Are you kidding me, man? Yeah, look at the low values going on in here. I've got 3 million damage. I'm running Yangs with fairly high multi-value, alright? And I've got Deadman's in the cube also with a double hit value, which I understand, you know, that's going to give me some skewed figures. But look at that, 605 mil. What the hell? And the reason I'm just kind of like, what the heck is going on, is I'm going to show you guys, you know, when I get done with this grift here. It's, I just don't get it, man. Something's wrong somewhere, you know? course, if you guys have, if you get my general flow and you understand that I'm just trying to have fun with a build that I find enjoyable and not break any records here or be known as the blah blah blah, best in the world, whatever. If you guys have anything within the context of my build or the way that I play, my play style, that I think might be beneficial, of course, comment. Let me know. Right now, I'm just a little baffled by the low damage figures on this. Alright, so there's 4. Now, is there any way, maybe, just for some of you guys out there, that this multi-shot, like when I do a turret drop like that it's not hitting the multiple multi-shots? I mean, see, 46.6 bill, I don't have a problem with that. That's fine. I know that seems probably really crass, me putting it that way, but look at the low values, man. 22.2 bill. See, those values look pretty good. Right there, that was like 18 mil or something like that. See, 384 mil. Did they nerf this or something? And I didn't see the patch notes. I just really, really strongly feel like something's not right. I'm really kind of hoping this is just one of these things where one of you guys will be like, duh, bro. Duh. Because I just feel like last season, this hit a lot harder. And then, I found the primal items. I got a little more survivability. But I just feel like I'm still having issues, So, let me see here. We'll get through this riff, guys, even if I gotta speed up the video. I want to try to do the tumble thing. Yeah, nah. What I'm talking about is sometimes I'll tumble, and when I do, they just pop. And it's the weirdest damn thing. Get out of there. As you can see, I'm not like Ninja McSpeed Grifter like some of these guys. I don't really care. I'll clear the minor waves for the clear percentage. If I was trying to set some sort of record, I'm pretty sure I would just skip some of this shit and keep going. But I'm not. I don't really care. What I do care about is the effectiveness of this particular build, as I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it for the past 3 or 4 years. Let me go ahead and pick my little cherries off the tree here. Yep. All right. And I'm just upgrading this for more Caldesands. I'll probably try to take this one to 80. That's going to be for a quiver if I can find one. Okay, so those are the values off of that. I just wanted to show you guys. Now, we're going to go back. I'm going to switch up my kit, and I want to show you the consistency of the values in the other kit, which of course is very squishy. But it just seems more consistent. Oh, whoops. Don't do that, homie. Alright, let's make sure everything's equipped, all my skills are what I normally run. Yeah, this one's a lot slower. A lot slower. Okay, so now watch the values off of this. Alright. You seeing this? It's like I don't proc a single low value. I just shred through these guys. Look at this crap, man. Why, with 5 turrets out and the theoretically higher percentile value on multi-shot, alright, I mean 5 out should be a 15,000% increase. And maybe I'm not understanding the multipliers or the the order of operations that the game applies mathematical values. Maybe that has something to do with it. But I just look at this. I mean, even my low crits are 606 mil. I just saw something there, but I'm not sure. No, that definitely was me. See, interesting. Earlier I was not seeing this. Just stand here because I don't give a shit. Okay, so regardless of what we're seeing here with the low to mid hundreds of millions, it seems like the values that I'm getting here. Yeah, see, look at that. Even the low values are in the millions, and the hundreds of millions. Whereas before, occasionally I would get some white hits that were much lower off of the 5 century drop in my Marauders, and that to me just doesn't make any sense. So I'm just hoping somebody here can explain this crap to me. Maybe what I'm doing wrong, how to fix it. As far as the Sentry, please note that I want to stay with the Sentry build. I enjoy it. Alright, Marauder 6 is kind of my thing. Yeah, I mean, look how consistent this crap is, man. And I think my crit value is roughly the same. I'll show you guys in a second the stats between the two, just so you guys can, have an informed position on it as far as my character stats go. They're just better on this, even though they're about the same. I believe they're both sitting at around a 60% crit chance, with roughly a 400. Ooh, ouch! Walked right into that. With roughly a 440% crit hit damage, 440 to 450. And I think on the top side, I think my Marauder is actually higher, because of a different ring I'm running or something. I'll have to look at it. Totally not paying attention, and I should be. Let's see. Oh yeah, give me some of that speed. There we go. Some of that methamphetamines. Oh yeah. 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 Gotta eat it. 91 billion. That's like a topside crit on my my Marauder with 5 centuries dropped. Weird ass crap, man. Yes, I just feel like my clear is better. I feel like if I put down 5 centuries right here and started multi-shotting, that I still would Insijib better with the Unhallowed setup. So, please keep in mind if you guys do watch this, I really would like a technical assessment. If you're going to give me an opinion or state something as fact, I just would really like the information that corroborates your claims, okay? Just so I can understand. I know there's somebody out there, somebody in these forums, some magical genie who knows what I mean and has the information to give me to ensure that I'm making better decisions about the build path that I enjoy, okay? So that's all I'm asking. If you just come on and you just say, hey, Unhallowed Essence is just better, bro. Alright, you come off like a 14-year-old, I don't care. I don't want to hear that. I want to know why it's better, what the mathematical difference is, alright, between perhaps how the multi-shot multiplicative value is added, or the order, or why. I just want to know why, man, alright? None of this, oh, the sky is green, it's blue, because I say so. I don't care about that. I really just like you know, whoever is the baller boss here on these forums, I'm sure there's quite a few of you, man, you know, who are brilliant and can explain this crap to me in a logical and coherent manner. Um, that'll give me the understanding I need to move forward and make better decisions with my Marauder 6 setup. And that's really all I'm looking for, all right? Like, I'm not trying to insult anybody, but there's going to be a lot of people who are just like, Unhallowed Essence is just better. It's better. Come try it. It's better. And I don't really care to hear that, all right? Um, unless you have the mathematical explanation, the logical explanation as to why. Um, then it's just a claim, it's just an opinion. And, you know, like assholes, everybody has one. So, if we could stay away from that. So, oh, shit. Hey, hello, guys. As you can see, my survivability on the Marauder build, I feel, is far superior to this. No doubt. Absolutely no doubt in my mind. But those are raw number values right there. Like, I just had a 256 billion crit. And I don't even see that with a power pylon on my my Marauder build. Alright, so now, I mean, you guys are seeing the difference here. Even though my clear seems to be... I guess maybe the proof's in the pudding there. My clear is superior on my Marauder, so therefore the damage and the sustain must be superior. I have no idea, guys. Just give me some feedback, alright? No, can't touch this. Okay, you can touch this. You can touch it all night long. I mean, that's still really good damage. Alright, let's grab some stuff here. Let's upgrade our Marinades. Okay. So I've got plenty of that going on, even though I'm totally trashed now. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry if the video was borderline boring for you. Hopefully some of you who are like 100 plus grifters found it a funny representation of a nub casual just doing things. But just a little feedback. I'd appreciate it. Please, clearly, if you can, describe to me why my Marauder 6 build with some very solid itemization is doing less consistent damage on a standalone basis than my Unhallowed Essence. It's just really weirding me out. Because the 15,000% bonus off the turrets, off the sentries, should far eclipse by at least, I don't know, 4,000% that of the Unhallowed Essence, if I'm doing the math right. Alright? See, look, 100%, so yeah, 100% for every point of discipline. I have 84 points of discipline. That's an 8,400% increase to the raw damage of multi-shot. Great, okay? But if I go over here, and, I better fix this first or I'll forget and then go into a grift because I'm casually blind. If I go over here, oh yeah, I was going to show you guys before I get off here. Let's see, yeah, so 514, that actually might be a little bit higher. We're going to have to see, but 50 and 514. Okay, so maybe this has a slightly higher critical hit damage, but a slightly lower critical hit chance. I want to say that's the case, but let's go ahead and do a little equip. Yes, so I was correct. So I've got 12% increase over last and nearly 100% drop. So that naturally, I could see that being a factor. However, the multi-shot damage, alright, 5 times 3,000 is, of course, 15,000%, which is, at this point, 6,000 superior with 5 out than my my Unhallowed set. So yeah. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please give me your opinions. I'd love to hear from other casual players who play these too, and more professional or serious, dedicated speed grifters and things like that who might have a little bit of feedback for me to optimize the damage. One key thing I just want to say before I sign off here, besides saying thank you for watching this video, is the Marauder 6th Century is my preferred Demon Hunter build. I like playing with that build, and I would prefer to do more overall damage and have more overall sustainability than the Unhallowed Essence. Alright, so and right now I feel like they're almost kind of even. Like if I was trying to speed grift both or play seriously with both, I think I would still be up a little bit on Marauder 6. But those low damage values off of what should be a 15,000% increase, or roughly 6,000% over the Unhallowed set, I just don't feel like it's represented here, and I'm trying to understand why. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day. Leave a comment. Let me know what's jacked up. I'd love to hear it. All right, thanks.